MS relapses are not fun, but I want you to look at them as your body is just crying out for help. It's something that you've most likely done in the last 48 hours. And how you can correct this and prevent more relapses from coming on in the future. So this is an important episode today. Before I start today's topic, I want to remind you that I'm doing a masterclass, Finding the Hidden Secrets to Healing MS. And I'm going to be going over why we get MS, things you can start doing to heal yourself, and also I'm going to talk about what I provide in my 12-week program to help people reverse their MS. And if you want to sign up, just go to nourishyourway.com/master-class and sign up. Now, if you can't make it on January 12th at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I want you to sign up anyway, because I will email you the video later. But for those who show up, I'm going to give a special gift. Okay, so let me get into today's episode. And this is when you have an MS relapse. And it's that uh-oh or oh no moment, right? We wonder, is this my new normal? Is this disease progressing? Today, I want to give you your power back. Instead of looking at a relapse as a defeat, let's look at it as a messenger. Your body is sending you a signal that something is out of balance. To stop future relapses, we have to become the health detective. If you want to pause and grab a notebook and look back at the last 48 hours, figure out what has changed. What happened? So we're going to go through 4 specific areas you need to evaluate right now to protect your future self and from future relapses. So number 1 is the ingestion audit. What have you been ingesting? I want you to think back over the last 2 days, or even the last 3 days, what you've been eating, every meal, every snack, every drink. And I talk about this, I talk about the 3 culprits, or the 3 things that cause inflammation for most people. And I'm talking about dairy, gluten, and sugar. These are the primary inflammatory triggers for the MS body. Even a small treat can be the tipping point to where your system is already under pressure. But it's not just about those big 3. It's also about processed foods. Look at the labels of what you ate. Does it have a long shelf life? It's most likely loaded with dyes and chemicals that are ingredients designed to keep that food on the shelf longer, but they don't keep you thriving. This isn't real food. It's a chemical burden. So when you eat things your body doesn't recognize as fuel, it creates an immune response. Was your quick meal actually the trigger for your current flare? Just think back to what you've been eating lately. Okay, so number 2, look at your emotional climate. So what is your internal environment like? What have your stress levels or emotions been like lately? Stress isn't just a feeling, but it's a physiological state of inflammation. So think back. Did you have a confrontation at work? Was there a tense moment with your boss or coworker? Maybe a disagreement with a family member? Or an interaction even with a stranger at the grocery store? Negative emotions are stressors, plain and simple. When we're stressed, we are in the sympathetic mode. It's flight or fight. And your body can't repair myelin or calm the nervous system in that state. To heal, you must be in the parasympathetic mode. This is rest and digest. If you've been living in a state of high emotion or conflict, your body is actually on fire. Take a deep breath. to remove any friction to your situation and add peace and calm as much as you can. Any joyful activity or anything that can make you calm, put you in the healing mode. Okay, number 3, movement. What body movement have you been doing in the last couple of days? And I do understand when you're in the middle of a relapse, movement is the last thing on your mind right now. And maybe your mobility is limited currently, but movement is needed for healing. As I always say, lotion is motion. So think about lately, have you just been sitting there, maybe watching TV or on your computer, getting too many EMFs or blue light? This is not good for you for long periods of time. So if you're in a wheelchair, for example, there are many ways to move. Are you doing stretches? Can you lift some light weights? Have you tried chair yoga? So when you do movements every day, you're moving your lymphatic system. Unlike your heart, which pumps your blood, your lymphatic system is the trash collector of your body, and it doesn't have its own pump. It only moves when you move. So if you stay stagnant, the inflammation sits in your tissues. By moving, you're literally flushing out the toxins out of your system. What did your movement look like in the last 48 hours before the relapse? Did you stop moving? If so, do whatever you can to correct this. Maybe you spend 10 minutes just stretching. And then maybe before you go to bed at night, you can even do some light arm weights. There's many things you can do. And finally, number 4, this is all about your self-care. This might be the most important for you. The majority of people living with MS are women, 80% at least. And as women, we're often socialized to be the nurturers. We are mothers, wives, and caregivers. We give and give until there's absolutely nothing left for ourselves. So be honest with yourself. Are you doing too much for everybody else? Are you saying yes too often to others? Are you finding time to nurture yourself? When was the last time you felt joy? And not this, I'm happy because my kids are happy kind of joy, but your own joy. What makes you happy? You need pleasure to rest and heal. If you're constantly pouring from an empty cup, your body will eventually force you to sit down. That's often what a relapse is. It's a forced no, because normally you might say yes. So in closing, think about the 4 areas again: food, stress, movement, and self-care. And look for any patterns. When you find the trigger, you find the solution. You have the power to reverse this path, one choice at a time. And don't forget, if you need help, I help people all the time reverse their MS symptoms and get on the path to healing. I've got a 12-week program, and people are amazed at what they learn on it. And it's affordable. You get to talk to me once a week for an hour, and then you get to go through a 12-week course. There's 12 modules on different subject matters. And these are all super important to help you heal. And I bet I have got some things in there that you've never heard of. So reach out. Feel free to email me at info@nourishyourway.com, and I can give you more information on it. Or we can just talk about it, and you can decide if that program is right for you. So keep learning, keep eating the right foods, keep your stress low, keep up your body movement and your self-care, and you'll hear from me on the next podcast.